my dream, couldn't see my vision. Old school brawler, call me Sonny Liston.
I like babe, hold me down, cause I'm trying to make a change. Hey, hey, babe. I like babe, hold me down when I'm standing in the rain. If you don't see the picture, you ain't paying attention. Gotta focus on yourself, gotta be independent.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Rio checking in. Keep on pushing podcast. Keep on pushing live. Black Dollar Media interview series. And today we are here with, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
You're here with R3ddy, giving y'all a little glimpse of me, the artist. And make sure y'all check me out on all platforms. R3ddy R3ddy R3dd.
Instagram, Facebook. They just decapitated TikTok. Man, before we get into this interview, let's talk about that TikTok shit right quick. Did that affect you any?
No, but I wanted to use it. I was getting to the point worked up about to use it, and who knows, you know? It's
Do you have any like thoughts on it? It don't seem weird how a company so big can just be outed by the government just saying so?
I think they should be paying attention more to bigger things that's going on. TikTok is a great platform for a lot of people. So, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully they work something out and negotiate. But I think TikTok is a way of people getting to see what's happening to different people and getting the funny things out of it. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's what we use it for, all of those silly stuff and just social things to connect with people. But I guess the government was saying the Chinese people were spying on us, but I don't really see what the difference is, because the American government was doing the same thing. So yeah, we willingly give our information away anyway.
Exactly. The day you're born.
Yeah. This is not it's not yours. Technically.
Yeah.
It kind of is theirs. But anyways, let's get to what we came here to do today. My first question, where are you from? R3ddy.
I'm from North Charleston, South Carolina.
Born and raised?
For sure.
Born and raised, North Charleston.
I grew up in West Ashley and then moved to North Charleston, and so I consider North Charleston more my home because the way I developed myself and the way I start,
That's where you came into it at.
Yeah.
What part of North Charleston?
Montague, Ferndale,
area.
Liberty Hill. Yeah.
All right. I've been on the hill. I had he's not my real uncle, but we call him Uncle Harold. Uncle Harold stayed on, I guess you would call it that's what I would call it, the projects, the little project apartments right there on Liberty Hill. So I had some fun days back there, tripping with old Harold.
Yeah, everybody around there. Everybody know everybody, family type thing from across the track to Ferndale. So,
Did you enjoy growing up there?
Yeah, I get to see a lot of things I learned, and I develop, the insights of, being around certain individuals. So, yeah.
Just life in general.
Yeah.
Family life, brothers, sisters.
Yeah, I got my mom had 8 kids. Rest in peace to one of my sisters. She passed away. Sierra.
Condolences.
Yeah, I got another sister, and I got triplet brothers. I got an older brother, and I got another brother. So, yeah.
So having a pretty sized family, big sized family, a lot of personalities to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Could you say it was enjoyable?
Yeah, we had moments,
Every family.
So, siblings, but my mom raised us a different kind of way, off of love. You know what I mean? So it wasn't a lot of material stuff, and You know, it was more based upon love and that nurturing side. You know,
Right.
we all different, like in our own way, but we the same. We got like the same kind of thing. Like we don't deal with a lot of people. We just deal with what's in front of us,
Close
and
knit.
we don't kind of move like that.
So basically you had like a sense of responsibility hit you at a younger age, and you just felt as though that you had to do what you had to do.
Yeah, I'm paying bills early. 13 paying bills, you know. So then dating wise, I've been doing things a lot early. So now I'm just laid back and I'm moving how I'm moving. So yeah.
Right, right. So during those times, what were some of the influences around you that basically led to you pursuing a career in music?
Um, I always wanted to do music. You know, when I watch, you know, back then, Cash Money, Lil Wayne, and like something like I Idol back then. You know, I still do. I love Lil Wayne. He his own man, but him and the Romeos, you know, for No Limit, and then as I moving around and in the streets, kind of gravitate to the underground stuff, the rap lots and the Gaudis, the Bootsies, all these people like was in the what they was rapping about is what I was moving through,
Right.
so um, I used to write off and on. I've been writing poetry when I was little, then I stopped, and then writing here and there when I'm out in the streets, and then years later, just shout out to Colors. He ended up tapping into me and catching me while the job I've been on at the time, and he like
So when you starting out, did you have a sense that this was going to be a career that you wanted to do, or was it just a hobby? Well, hobby, but more like a passion or something like inquisitive about.
like I say, it already made sense because I only wanted to do three things in life. Like I had three goals. I had three things that I wanted to do. Two of those things already accomplished, but I didn't master those three things.
Right.
But the third one is the music, the artist. Again, when I touch back and I really try to, okay, let me see if this gonna work, and that's when with Colors, I ended up running into him and he was like, "Hey, we do the music," and then that would kind of like, boom, okay, let's start working. And then I met a couple people along the way, that kind of shift me to the people I got going on around me now. So
Right.
it just pretty much making sense for me now.
So my question was going to be, what inspired you to start rapping? So I'm kind of figuring that it was always a love that you had,
Yeah.
and then you met Colors, and then that kind of like sparked a light, like, hey, this is something that I need to be pursuing.
I've been already doing it, but when I ran into him, before I ran into him again, he kind of, because I had done dried out. I've been like, I ain't gonna write, I ain't gonna, kind of like fall back and, life. And so when I did run into him, he kind of like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. Going to the meeting.
What about that meeting inspired you? What about that meeting brought you back to the game? If without giving the personal details.
I got it. I got what it takes, telling myself that, because what I done accomplished before that kind of put me in the space like, you know what, you got what it takes. Block the world out, block people comments, and looking at the world's big. At one point I had only put my focus around the city,
Right.
but I already took from back then when I've been in the streets, how people been looking at me, viewing me, and so it's kind of like, okay, the same thing, it's different levels. So yeah.
How would you describe your sound?
Different, unique.
Unique how? Some
Unique.
people got high pitched voice when they rap. Some people rap fast. Some people, rap about pimping. Some people rap about gospel music?
I'm more stern with my music. I won't catch your attention. I want you to know, like, what I'm saying, like, so you can get a good understanding of me. When I'm rapping, like, I want you to vibe. I want you to feel, you know what I mean?
On whatever topic you're talking about, that's how you want
Yeah.
to touch with the people. You want to connect with that person.
Yep.
10-4, 10-4. How do you decide which topics to address in your music?
How I feel most of the time, what's going on around me. I'll be, I can see 20 million people rapping about gangster stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I want to see somebody shake some ass. You know what I'm saying? I want to see somebody have fun in the music, or something catchy that they can use for humor or whatever it is. I just go however.
How you
it
feel?
go. Yeah.
Well, hey, and I mean, that's the creative process.
Right.
You sit there in the house, you do whatever you do, and then it just hit you out the blue, and then you be ready to rock and roll. What would be some of the more challenging parts of creating a song, putting together a project?
I used to have a lot of writer's block, so I had to get all the negative stuff out the way. I don't have writer's block like I used to, but sometimes I have to like step away and then get back to it. But it's not as long as it would be, from back then. And I don't know.
What do you attribute that to? Like what caused the writer block to lessen?
Too much on the brain.
So once you got that stress off you,
Yeah.
it
Eliminating things that don't need to live in your brain. People, places, and things.
great advice. Don't let shit that you can't
Control.
stress you the fuck out.
That's what I tell you.
Ain't nothing
Gotta
you
keep
can do.
moving.
You got to keep moving, man. How has your creative process evolved over the years? Like that's the question. How has your creative process evolved? How has it changed? How have you grown as an artist?
I feel lyrically I got better with time. Timing is everything. Me networking with different people, listening to other artists, making records that I can, get collaborations on. So, thinking whoever who can be the best fit for how it's moving,
Word. So, I was on Instagram, and I saw you performing in Twin Studio, if I'm correct. And I want to ask about that. What was that? What was going on with it? With the clip that I saw?
Pretty much meet and greet, a meet and greet thing, and if you want your music played, you paid or whatever. I feel like all serious artists who serious about it gonna pay that money. So, and that's what I did.
So it was open to the general public.
Yeah.
Meeting. It wasn't a particular artist that came down and.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. What did you perform? What song did you perform?
Devil's Playground. That's on all platforms right now.
And it was like it's a little.
No. I play. I did the one I'm about to drop. Betty the Reboot. I ain't got a date for that yet, but that's the one that I performed there. But I did drop Devil's Playground on all platforms, so it's out now. So.
What was the overall feeling that you came away with after that performance?
I felt good about it. I felt like people like looking like, okay, she might got something to work with, I felt great about it. The energy was good. The atmosphere was fair. People talking and taking pictures together. People recording each other. Like it was a bunch of love in that space. It wasn't a bunch of tension. Like
Right.
people looking you up inside. Like it was a bunch of tension. A couple people who had Lay Low, the song he got, I ended up talking to him, and he gave me some great advice. So
Shout out Lilo.
yeah, shout out to Lay Low.
Definitely got the damn.
Yeah.
Got one of the in one of. He got the hit for the summer.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yes sir, yes sir. What's the damn song? Block Bleeder. Block
Yeah,
Bleeder. Lay
he
Low
definitely doing his thing, but he give me some advice, and you know, most people, you know, the places that I've been moving around to, everybody, you know, kind of like talk and network and hey, you know, so that's a good thing too. How I'm moving too, so
What do you feel as though some of the benefits come with going to meet and greets and open mics and things of that nature?
benefits, man. The benefits, yeah, it's great. You know, meeting people and getting out there because my comfort zone is being in the background. And so now I'm in the forefront and I'm trying to just, you know, aim what it is, what people feed you. You got to see for yourself. You got to move around to see what's good for you and what's not. You know, so everything that I'm running towards, it working itself out. You know, and we got some dope artists in the city, like really dope artists.
Okay, so this question I have for you is an opinion question. Do you feel it's important that the status of the person or people or groups that throw these open mics, meet and greets, is it important for them to have higher stature in this industry, or is it less important about them, or still the event holds more sway?
I feel like if you just if people they sell, people will gravitate to it. You know, like even being at 20 Studio, you know, he ain't been all in the camera. He been, you know, he the one in the back like chilling, but he there, but he ain't there. Like, you know, you don't really have to put your face too much out there if you one of them ones. But then if you one of them ones and you solid and you are who you are, it's going to stand out. It's going to grab. It's a magnet. You know, you're a magnet. If you doing your thing, you going to attract me to you. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
vice versa. You know.
All right, I'm with you. Do you write for other artists, or are you solely for yourself?
Right now I write solely for myself. I got songs that I feel like I wrote that's for other artists. Once that time come, you know.
So you would be up for that. You would be up for writing for other R&B groups and things of that sort.
Mhm.
All right, then put that out there. She'll write you. If you can't get it done, she'll get it done for you
For sure.
all day. Let's make some money. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's all about it.
What's it like being a female artist in this industry?
I feel like I'm a different breed. Um, I take it one day at a time. You know, you're letting people know that I a person too. You know, don't look at the outside. That's like you got to see who I am or get to know who I am before you. So I kind of take it one day at a time when it comes down to dealing with the industry or anybody in the industry falls a male. You know,
Right.
I don't take it like no. I don't put emotions in the business. If that makes sense.
It surely does. Do you feel pressure to represent any particular type of image or stereotype?
No.
No. What allows that freedom? Like, because I mean, you know, some people feel as though if they rapping, they have to quote unquote keep it real.
I mean, if you look at the diamond is pressure. You know, the diamond is pressure. Like, it's precious. Like, takes time to bow. You know what I mean? I don't.
All right.
I don't trip about things you can't control.
So, you being an authentic person, you being a real person, somebody that's, you know, grounded. You done been through some things and you're looking for better in life. How do you navigate this industry when a lot of the people in the industry are snakes, sharks, they're not really here to do you any good. They just want to take what they can from you. How do you keep a positive attitude while trying to, do your thing and build your career?
I take it like this. When I've been in the streets, I kind of already had learned that. So the way I've been moving, I already had built off of the movement I was when I was dealing with certain individuals or people or looking at things from afar. I already took that with me to the next level, whether it was a job or what I'm doing now. So I kind of know my intuition to tell me if I need to deal with that situation or not, or deal with that person or not. But I can still be humble or, you know, and not be nasty towards people or whatever. So it ain't no big thing if somebody feels some type of way or whatever. I just know how to distance myself. I know I don't have to be in every crowd. I don't need to be around everybody. Like, I can be around this, I can be around that, I can shoot out of town, I can move how I want to move because I'm not attached. I don't look at everything as an attachment. Everything is not going to be attachment for me. It can be 20 million groups. I dap everybody up. What's up, and go about my business. Like, I don't trip about that. I stand on me, you know.
Right. How do you feel about what do you feel about battle rap?
I don't battle rap, but I respect people who do it, you know, because they like this.
Okay, the reason I asked the question about the battle rap is because me and you have similar opinions. Like, I respect it, I understand it, but coming from where I come from and being witness to what I've been witness to, any little confrontation can get out of hand.
Yeah.
And I mean over anything. So when I hear battle rap, it kind of like a contradiction to me to what the overall point to what hip hop was supposed to be. Hip hop is supposed to be about unity, community, strength, you know, education, knowledge, moving black culture forward. Mm-hmm. But then when you have something like battle rap where the main purpose of it is to tear down your opponent.
Yeah.
And I mean, and you know, people take words lightly, but words are very powerful.
Yeah, definitely.
Motherfucker telling you, fuck you. You know, that hurts just as much as a person punching you.
Yeah.
So how do you feel
Stay in my lane. That just like even when somebody feel like that. Because if you doing that and you telling me how you feel, I already trying to get away from them people. I need to block that out. I don't want to be in a situation like that because I know it probably can go another way, you know. And
not to cut you off, sorry cutting you off, because you know we just had the Kendrick and Drake beef, and that pretty much got hip hop through 2024, and it seems like that is all that's left now. If you want to be a buzzing artist.
Well, to tear down somebody else, that's crazy. That ain't the way. I don't feel like that's the way God want things to be. You got a talent for a reason. Some people just use their talents and they certain things about themselves, how they move to tear down and destroy when you should be upbuilding. You know, everybody ain't fortunate can sing, and everybody ain't fortunate to sing and rap, and everybody ain't fortunate to rap. So I don't. Me personally, I don't do the battle rap. I don't want to battle rap. I barely, you know, I don't even do freestyles. Like, I'm more a writer. You know, you drinking, you feeling good, you be like, yeah, I'm gonna kick a little freestyle, but yeah, nah.
You have any advice for any up and coming artists, people that's already been in the game, of how to deal with these conflicts that's going to arise? I mean, we human beings, everybody not going to be best friends, so you know it's going to be things. So do you have any advice on how to handle those situations?
Well, first you got to pray. Second, let the haters keep getting you where you need to go, because they are part of the process. Don't even get mad at them. You got to take constructive criticism during your journey, you know, and that's pretty much it. Like, you just got to keep moving. Like, you can't let it get you down. So my thing is, I keep moving. You say wherever, oh well, that what he said? Yep, okay. Just that way.
That's some good advice. That's
just
some good
that way.
advice. That is some good advice. What are some dream artists that you would like to collaborate with, dead or alive? I say give me three. Give me three artists you would like to work with, dead or alive.
My top one is Money Bag.
Money Bag?
Yeah, that's my top dude I want to work with. I want to work with Boosie eventually. I already feel like about to shift up to that situation soon. That's one of my things I want to collab with him, Moneybag. Let me see what else. Anthony Hamilton. I want to work with him.
Oh man, that was a good one there.
Yeah.
Anthony Hamilton is a singing motherfucker, boy.
What?
I miss that
Soulful,
little time,
soulful.
the little time in music. Him, Jill Scott, Floetry, Jasmine Sullivan. Well, was a couple of other ones, boy. Man, not to hate on the Scissors and Summer Walkers, not to hate.
Yeah.
Them girl be singing their ass off too.
Yeah.
I just think that the content has kind of shifted from what it was then to now as to what they singing about. But hey, things done got a little bit they're a little bit rough, man.
Yeah.
They're a little bit harsh right now. But I'm a dreamer. I'm a lover. I'm an old lover boy. Have you worked with any female writers, producers, engineers?
Yeah, I work with AJ. She engineered a good bit of projects I did. Me and Blackberry, shout out to Blackberry. Me and her got something we about to drop. So, and Fails. So Fails is an engineer producer.
What area the people that you just mentioned working? Like what size of town? Like they all in Charleston, Columbia, you know?
AG and Blackberry, they in the city. Fails from Atlanta.
ATL in the house.
Yeah, shout out to Fails.
Have you done any work in Atlanta? Like, do you frequent there often?
Yeah, we were traveling up there a good bit last year, at least once or twice a month, or either once a month. And I did went to a conference up there, network, stuff like that.
What were some of the benefits you got from the travel?
Trust the process. Knowing that, you sitting around and waiting on somebody to come to you, you got to go out and get it. You got to be able to know that you can deal with different rooms of people. So, and everybody got something different to offer. You going to need a team. This ain't no I in one, you know what I mean? You got to have a team of different people who know how to do different things to make your machine run. So.
How does living in Charleston help and or hurt your process? Being that we're, 300 miles from Atlanta, which is basically the music center for the southern region.
I got a sister who stay up there too, so my older sister, yeah. But it don't hurt my progress. I like taking a trip, just to move around. Like now, I was like, damn, you turn around, you already there. Before, we like, damn, this a ride. But now it's like, you there.
Because you done made the trip so much, you got used to it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, artists, it's going to seem like a task at first getting around. But once you done start getting in the habit of going to this place and that place.
Yeah, it's just like a cakewalk.
Hey, it'll work out for you, man. So don't be, quit sitting on the couch on the weekend.
Get your ass up.
And go do something,
Do
man.
some work.
Shit, man. What's the most memorable collaboration that you've done thus far?
Me and Fails. When I go record with her and we vibing and it's comfortable, because it's working together. Me, her, and Tierra, we putting in the work, and something don't sound right, go back in there and get it right, So it's definitely, and she patient, and she take the time and she set the time away. Versus you go to other studios, you pay for the time and you you record, they get you out. So it just then you gotta listen to it. Then you gotta go back and spend more money to fix this. Like, but with her is just different. And yeah, I definitely like traveling back and forth and building a relationship.
What piece of work that that came out of that collaboration that you know that we can go listen to?
The reboot Betty, the one we about to, yeah, and Pop It, yeah,
Reboot Betty and Pop It.
yeah.
All right, just making sure. How do you choose the artists and or producers that you work with?
The particular sound I want. It all depends what type of sound I'm looking for. That points me in who, because I keep my ears open to who music sound a certain way, or like not the levels of it. Like, does it sound like it's more industry? Does it sound like it's more underground? Does it sound like it's just in the closet? Like, so I kind of keep my ears open to different producers. But the way I'm building a relationship with me, it fails. We go, it's pretty much getting there. So, yeah, I gotta stick with somebody who know my sound. Not just bounce all over. But ain't nothing wrong with dealing with different people. But when you want to make a certain type of record, I go to certain type of, yeah.
What's some artists in the game right now that you feel doing a thing that's moving the culture forward?
There's a lot of them. I can't name everybody, but there's a good bit of people that's really doing their thing. That a lot of them been doing their things for a while. That's actually got the attention, and there's people that's still stagnant. But it's a lot. I can't even name all of them. But shout out to everybody who doing their thing.
How do you use your music to address political or social issues? Or do you use your music for that? Do you even intend for your music to serve that purpose?
I base it off my experience and what I go through and what I see. Like, I don't kind of dip into.
So you just make the music, and whatever people get from it, that's what they get from it. But for you, it's just about a passion and a personal love that you have for making music and creating. Yeah. What role does empowerment play in your music?
I think it gonna play significantly as time progress. Especially when they're dealing with kids and the youth and family. It's gonna empower in the way financially.
How do you handle criticism or negative feedback?
It take me a long time to get out that, because I did a move. I did something that I felt like I wanted to do. I had some criticism on the internet, but I kind of at first I got shitting, but then I'm like, you know what? Thank you, because now let me change up, and now I'm gonna put out to show you who I am. Like, don't take that one situation and try to, down me. But again, I appreciate that. That been love.
The internet is a fucking crazy place, man.
It was love. And it's still like that, it's still people, I don't know. Like, some people just don't want certain people to win. But they ain't, they ain't they call, that's God call. And I feel like I chosen. Whether they gonna see it, they gonna see it. It's gonna be displayed. Do
you think that people really think that the shit that they post on these social medias is really going to change something?
No.
I'm talking about no action now, just the simple act of posting it up there. Some motherfuckers think that shit is going to make a person do something different than what they've already been doing in their life.
I don't think so, but again, that's the devil's playground. That's the devil's playground. Everybody come to play. You take it how you want to. If this person pushing this person on the swing, this person might be slide. It's the devil's playground. You know, this person might break their ankle because they did a backflip and come out. It's the devil's playground. So I know how to play in the playground. That's why I made the song "Devil's Playground." Like, you gotta see, you gotta pay attention, focus on yourself. You know, so.
Do you think you get enough recognition as
No.
an artist?
It's coming. It's coming. 'Cause you ain't have no choice but to respect it. You know, and I give respect, so I ain't gonna take no less than that. In no time. I don't care who you is, where you got. You could be the mayor. Respect me, I respect you. You know, and that's how it gonna go.
When you pulled up today, you mentioned that you have a clothing brand.
Yeah.
Talk about that for a little second.
It's one I'm about to revamp. A29. I had it for a while, a couple years, but I really wasn't pushing it yet because I don't feel like it's where I wanted to be yet. But yeah, I definitely got something for you.
So when did the fashion bug hit you?
About 3 years ago. Maybe, yeah, about 3 years ago. I always like fashion though. I like to look good. I like to smell good. I like to, yeah, I like you know, and I want my own in stores and stuff one day. I like shoes. I want to get with that, you know.
Where does that come from? The looking good and smelling good,
My mom.
right?
Yeah, she 101. She gotta. Yeah, I get that from her, for sure.
So you know how I normally go. You hanging, you emulate what you see on the TV. You know, that's how we get our fashion, what you see in the street, the older people that you look up to, you're looking good and all of that. How does that transfer from, all right, I just want to look good, presenting myself, to I think that I have the skill or I know enough about design to where I can sell you a design?
I guess the way I look will look good on me.
Right.
How I feel, the compliments I get, or where you get this from, or people asking questions. So I kind of like put all these different things I see on the net, real life, moving, and the way I look, and I just put my own twist on it. You know, so it can stand out on its own, not with everybody. Oh, that look like such and such. You know, I don't want it to be like that. So.
Do you feel that that's integral to having a rap career, or do you feel or can both just sustain separately? I guess the question that I'm trying to ask is, as an artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel as though that nowadays you have to have multiple ways of getting it. You're not going to be able to just say that, I want to go in the studio and rap and be a rapper. If you want to make some money, you're going to want to also, you know, write. You want to also publish. You want to own your stuff. You're going to want to fashion, movie, TV, podcast, you know, real estate. It's just so many things that you also have to do on top of just rapping. Do you agree, or is there some things that I might be missing? Or
Now I feel like anything that I do, I want to represent me. The different things about me. I like clothes. I like shoes. I like hats. I want my own liquor brand. I want to own multiple things. I don't want to speak about certain things because I want people to see. But everything that I'm doing within the music is going to represent me. You know, whether it's together or separate.
do you feel pressure to maintain a certain image?
Nah, I'm already built that way. I'm already built. This shit in me, not on me, for sure. And a lot of people see that, you know. Some people got crowds, some people don't. I don't even need to do none of that. I'm stand out when I walk through the door. Who the fuck that is? Or who she think? Well, damn, shorty smell good. Yeah, you know. I'm the type of person, you look good. Damn, bro, I like that. That look that look good. Where you get them shoes from? Like, I'm asking questions.
Right.
You know, you look good. I'm gonna give you a compliment. Damn, you smell good. Oh, you got some nice eyes. Like, yeah, I'm one of them. But when it comes to me, a lot of people be, you know, and I like that because when I step in, I ain't gotta say too much. I don't want you to wonder.
Right, right, right. How important is visual storytelling when it comes to creating music? Meaning the music videos, the interviews, and things like that.
It's important, you know, so people can see where you going at with far as the music and the interviews. You know, far as the interviews to me is, you know, you letting people in. You know, I don't do a lot of the live stuff, but I'm trying to get to that where I can open up just a little bit, but just not enough because I don't feel like, you know, like I say, it's a devil's playground. So can't
So,
let too much people in.
so I was watching a Wiz Khalifa interview. He was being interviewed by Shannon Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
And during the interview, he was talking about in his come up that he would invest in. I'm saying invest. He would get the chains and the cars and all of that, all of the accoutrements.
Mm-hmm.
And his reasoning behind it was nobody is going to follow or listen to a rapper that doesn't look like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that statement?
I agree with him. I agree with him, but like in the beginning, I used to wear my jewelry and all that. You see me, I got a plain watch. Like it gonna come naturally, organically. You know, you got plenty of people that don't wear jewelry that's rappers, and then when they do wear it, they performing or photo shoots or different stuff like that. But you got rappers that don't really wear jewelry like that. Like it's just, mellow it down, get some bricks.
Right.
That's my mind at. I melt everything down and put this a brick. I ain't need that very later because the price gonna go up. You know, don't get me wrong. Now as time grow and things, I gotta snatch me here and there, but that ain't what it's about. You know, I'm gonna move how I feel. You know, I might have $1 million worth of jewelry at the crib, but shit, I just feel like wearing a watch and a ring and a bracelet. You know, I might not feel like just wearing a watch. Like,
See, kind of like the key word that what you just said was feel like.
you know.
You know, that's when you feel like looking good, and that's cool. But the part that kind of struck me was that it was like it's a necessity. That's where it kind of has struck me. It's like, okay, you have all of this talent as an artist, singing, rapping, whatever. But if you do not portray this particular type of image, the career that you want will probably be out of reach for you. And that kind of struck me that he put it that way. Because everybody wants to look good and all that, but man,
I feel like it used to be like that more back then when you first, but you got artists that still do that now. They want to show the bread, they want to be in the club, throwing money with the strippers and all that. But me personally, I don't feel like, because I did a lot of stuff early, I've been in the strip clubs, I've been certain places early, so I don't feel like I need to go to the strip club to, unless I promoting a video or whatever. But just for me to wear all that like that, it gotta be how I feel. I can't just, I might have 2-3 mills or whatever, and I might not want to wear no jewelry. I learned from the walks of life I'm going through now. Like, you got billionaires and millionaires that go shop at Goodwill and Walmart, pocket full of, they can buy anything they want. You know what I'm saying? They own a lot of stuff. They don't. You don't have to show all that. You know what I mean? To me.
Do you think that that's widespread in the black community? The feeling of having to have these things to feel important, or is that?
I guess to me it's a way of fashion. Like people want to feel good. That's their thing. Me personally, again, I don't. It all depends how I feel. Like, I'm not gonna just. I don't want you to accept me because I got jewelry on. I got a pocket full of money. I want you to accept me because you like what I got going on. You rocking with me, so.
Right. What's one thing about your personality that your fans would be surprised to learn, or something that they don't know about you?
I cannot give a fuck.
It can happen.
Yeah, I cannot give a fuck. Like cold-heartedly. Like, I got a good heart, but I can really be on a whole nother level.
Boundaries.
Yeah, I
These
definitely.
people out here need to learn their motherfucking boundaries when it comes to dealing with us.
Yeah.
You know, we public figures, but we not your public figure. Is you don't own a rapper. You don't own a person who creates art. Like we make it because we love to do it, but we're not we're not your pets.
Yeah, I definitely not. I don't. It is what it is. Like that. One thing about me, I'm caring, loving, I compassionate, and sometimes I take on other people's problems. But I had to fall back and like, man, you getting too deep.
Yeah,
No.
we in the entertainment space, and I see me personally, I see it more with comedians, just like with average people just walking up to a motherfucker like, hey man, do this shit, be funny type shit. Like, man, whoa, what's up with that? Tell me hi first, my nigga. Like,
Yeah.
let's build a rapport before we start getting into this right here. Man,
Basically respecting, like, don't walk up to me and ask me to do something and you ain't say hi. Or you walk past me, look me in my face and don't say nothing.
yeah.
And then turn around, hey, you got me fucked up. I'm gonna look at you. You get the same, wherever you pour out to me, you get back. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, y'all need to know that.
Yeah, getting that, it's just that way.
Coming down to the last question,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that we'll just do the promo type thing. How do you see your legacy shaping up in this rap game?
I feel like I gonna touch a lot of people, and the ones that doubted me, they gonna have to sit and stand above the table and watch. But I feel like I'm, the communities and pouring back in the communities and, putting people into play along the way. That definitely I feel like I will make a great impact. Especially where I came from and how I make it out. To showing somebody younger they can do it too. No matter what trials and tribulations, you just gotta have faith. That mustard seed, that's all you need, and He'll guide you.
Yeah.
And be around people who encourage you. That's how I look at it.
Well, that was a good interview. Great talking to you.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure that the people that watch this will get to know a little bit more about Ready Red outside of just being a rapper. If they listen, they can learn something.
Just a little bit.
I appreciate you coming through
For sure. I gonna be back.
for the second time. This time here we got everything right. We good to go. So you ain't got to worry about coming back for no craziness.
Hey, make sure y'all check me out on all platforms. Ready Red, R3ddy R3dd. And on Facebook, you can holler at me at Ready Red same way with an E. With a 3
With a
on
3.
Facebook. And my main page, holler at me, Red Benjamin, R3ddy Benjamin.
What's some of the projects you got out?
I got damn, what the hell I got out?
You got Devil's Playground.
I got Devil's Playground. I got Noun. I got Pop It Out. I about to do the reboot for Betty. I got I got another song that I'm about to drop. Me and Blackberry. I got a couple other. I got some things in the cut. Just put it that way.
Right.
Right now I can't. I'm like, damn, how many songs do I got?
You just got to put in that work. It's out there.
Yeah, some that's out, some that's in the cut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Ready Red. Go get her stuff. Go check her out.
Yeah, make sure y'all download, check it out, leave a comment,
Y'all-
subscribe.
Y'all will enjoy. Y'all will enjoy.
Follow
great
me.
artists coming
Yeah.
out of the great city of Charleston, South Carolina, and we holding it down. Thank you for coming through.
For sure.
Black Dollars Media, Runye, Ready Red, and we is out. Y'all have a good evening.
Couldn't see my dream, couldn't see my vision. Old school brawler, call me Sonny Liston.